Hello again, everyone. Slightly early this time because I can wait. But yes, starting up Minecraft. How's everyone doing? I'm not doing too great considering how this morning. You know what? Life decided would be very, very funny. It thought it would be very funny if I fell asleep around 3:30 at night and woke up around 7:30 in the morning. 4 hours of sleep, and I couldn't go back to it. And I didn't want to oversleep for the stream, so here I am. Normally I'm a night owl, so slightly upsetting. But yes, I'm here now, and we get to play some Minecraft. God! I don't know Star Trek references that much, but I can recognize that one from a mile away. Sorry if the stream's laggy at the moment. That's usually what happens when Minecraft's starting up while OBS is running. Alright. Alright. I can see that my stream is running fine with my end of things. Maybe there's a slight delay, but I don't notice too much of one. Hello. Okay. For those of you who are new, is this a normal Minecraft thing? Because I have literally never heard of this before. I started doing research online and there's nothing, and I would do more in-depth stuff, but I have a retail job. They took all the flowers. Where are these ones? What happened to these ones? Snow must have gotten to them, I suppose. Yes. Over here at the little grave site is oh, it has grown. That is more than a significant change. Is the one over here properly isolated? Was the one over here properly isolated? Looks like it. It hasn't affected the tree as of yet. There's the... Oh yes, this. Forgot about this. Let's not risk it. You know what, it's not seemed to affect sand as of yet. Then again, it hasn't gotten to the sand over on this side. But it has over on this side. You can see where it's spreading exactly. Through the dirt. You know what? New plan. I'm not gonna excavate the entire site. However, I can keep it from growing out of control. Keep it contained, you see. And that will require me digging down to stone around a certain amount of area. Essentially putting this place under a dome, which will require a lot of digging, quite a bit of digging, far too much digging in fact. But you know, I really do not want it to spread to that village over there. Maybe I'll bring a villager over here just to experiment, but you know. And I'm not sure how high this stuff goes. For right now, I'll build something around the... I'll build something around the perimeter. For now, I'll build something around the perimeter. And I can maybe make a dome here. With the door, of course, but still. This will take a while. Well, I suppose this is as good a time as any to read stream chat. Apparently. At least that's what it says on OBS. Sorry, just a bit tired. Not even sleepy, like, just tired. Maybe in general. Alright, the grass. How could I have forgotten? Though, I think I experimented with, yes, over here. Right? Aha! It hasn't affected here yet. I do wonder if I can sense a pattern if I look back through footage. Yes. Current theory is that quite a few of these were tall grass, and my current hypothesis is that, well, it's made taller. Yes, real precise, Luna. What I mean is, it's probably taking a bit of a wrap around of the place, if that makes sense. It's attempting to encompass it. I really did. I hope you lots find it fun. Not sure I will. Just going to build a glass barrier around the perimeter. See if it can find a way around that. Since it doesn't seem to affect stone, I'm just going to build it around here. Hello. Oh, dear. A creeper better not blow a hole through it, or I swear. Well, that's only if I ever go into survival mode. And I'd only do that if somebody else were to come with me onto this server. I do have friends, so maybe they would eventually. Of course, right now it's school season, and most of them are still in school, whether it's in college or high school. And well, and yes, interdimensional travel keeps you busy, I suppose. Whoops. Yeah, I'm trying to build a barrier. I don't know if that's at all linked to any of this. Wouldn't hurt to check, I suppose. I'm allowing it a limit on what spread it. Get rid of all the dirt. Apologies for the best of silence. I haven't been feeling well as of late because... Wait, hold on. Well, I'm sure you probably realize I'm an interdimensional traveler. I am from this dimension, but still, there's a reason I left. There are a great many reasons I left. No, too late, I already did that. Gonna use that for study, I suppose. But yes. I'll use both of these for study. And I need to go over to the initial thing I built anyways. I'm already a bit tired of this, but I don't want my entire Minecraft world to be cyan. I much prefer purple. Maybe if it were purple. I kid. Oh yes, I legitimately have never heard of such a thing. No one's in the chat as of yet. Yes. Again, I'm feeling a bit lonely, is all. Not that I don't have friends or anything, I just don't have friends who I can hang out with in physicality at the moment. I'm sure you can understand that. Why am I setting that down? I'm going to be turning this into a dome. I don't know if it being horizontal would help or not. Whatever. Yeah, I I'm gonna need to set a height for it using this glass pillar here. It started to snow. Well, I suppose that'll be good enough for now. I'm gonna have to start building a wall around here. I should probably focus on the perimeter, but I did make this disturbingly close to an infection site, so I'm just going to raise the wall a bit. See if that stops it at all. Another hypothesis. You see those giant vines that I planted? I worry that if I don't build a ceiling, those will attempt to... Well, again, why do I keep doing that? Whatever. I'm surprised it can survive in such a cold environment. I have been building this incorrectly. Well, I've been building it differently. It was covered by the snow, that's why. I suppose it's sunlight now. I hear the undead dying a cruel death. Must be sunlight. Well, maybe that glass. This is gonna be a longer stream with not as much happening, I'm afraid. I wonder if the village next door is going to wonder about the why the crazy Minecraft lady is building a giant dome, and why there's suddenly a lot of space without any snow. That should be high enough, right? Hope so. High enough to make a difference at least. This is essentially me setting a limit on how far this is allowed to go, I suppose. That's how it is practically, at least. Don't even want to risk the stuff escaping. I'm not sure if it would do anything to villagers or the like. I hope not. trying to minimize the work with stone, I suppose. As far as I can tell, the stuff doesn't affect the stone, so I'm not sure how I'm wording things, or if I'm doing them correctly. I'm not sure if I'm doing anything correctly, just in general. Never mind this specifically. Sorry, just... I've been thinking a lot about my interdimensional travelers. You see, my machine broke. The little portal gun I use. Yes, true Rick Sanchez portal gun, I suppose. Well, it's not that design. It's an entirely different method of travel. But, well... You know, same concept. Portal gun. It's a very popular concept I've found amongst travelers like myself. Suppose I'm building over there now. Because I already built something over there. I completely let that escape my mind. So yes, my portal gun broke, and I've been missing traveling, you know? Seeing the world, seeing what it has to offer, all that good stuff, all the wonderful things about interdimensional travel. Yes, there are many dangers out there, of course, but there are dangers everywhere. An analogy I like to use is something like the ocean or space or the internet. Just that endless expanse of exploration. There are dangers, there are monsters, there are things most are definitely not familiar with. But the principle of a place where you could explore, or the beautiful sights and sounds you could see, it could kill you and you wouldn't be too upset. Not that anything could kill me at this point. I'll explain that later. But, yes. There we go. What it essentially feels like, chat, is, imagine that you're on an island, or you're on one planet in space, or I don't know, you're in the dinosaur game in Google Chrome. You live somewhere, and all of a sudden you find a method to travel across an endless expanse. Hence, a boat, a spaceship, an internet connection, a portal gun. Just pick your favorite metaphor and stick with it. Imagine you travel across this expanse, this near endless thing, and you find a great many friends, great many enemies, yes, and many with a complex relationship. You find new locations, new things to know, to discover. Things that, well, your kind is not yet meant to know, I suppose. And of course, you forget the old ways on where you came from, the island or the planet or whatever. And then, one day, you decide to revisit your island, just for a bit, to hang out with some old friends and comrades that you had made a long time ago. And, imagine that your ship gets sunk, or your spaceship runs out of fuel, and, you lose the internet connection. Whatever. Point is that you suddenly lose the method of travel, and, well, now you're stuck back where you started, essentially. And I don't know why I'm haphazardly building these rather large walls. Well, I know why I'm building the walls, I don't know why I'm building so haphazardly. But yes, I do love the multiverse, and I do love the internet for the same reason people love to sail the seven seas and think space is so cool. Stop snowing. I'm gonna have to build it all up to that height, aren't I? Well, I'm not exiting until I finish this chat, so I'm gonna have to get comfortable, which is hard in this chair in particular. Maybe I should start on the roof. Universe unspooled, so cruel to be leaving with only a melody. Hello, what happened to you? I'd require an explanation. Answer me, inanimate object within a digital video game. Answer me. Also, yes, I did watch In Space with Markiplier, and that reprise of Space is Cool did move me. It reminded me of why I love traveling across the multiverse and the internet in general. Just the billions and billions of stars, billions and billion infinite stories. Well, the song said the other way around, but I much prefer the other way around. I much prefer the way I said it. Does this stop the beacon by any chance? Let's find out. Experiment time. Oh. If that's the case, well, I'll stick with the cyan for the most part. Let's get you out of here. But we can spare you. Now that makes it feel more like home. My favorite color, purple. It's just a nice deep purple. I put some in my hair here, you see? God, I wish there was this chat right now. At the very least, people will watch the VOD. I know some people do watch my VODs, so that's lovely to learn. Oh, I probably should have told the YouTube people somehow. Whatever. Seriously, what is up with you? Anyways. I think the priority is to build glass around it as opposed to above it, where it doesn't really do anything. Just wanted to mark it on my map, I suppose. I don't know if it can go through the cracks in between it. I don't think that's how Minecraft works. But it might be how Minecraft works. That's the scary part. So I'm just going to completely encase this in glass horizontally. Yay. I doubt it can climb that high. There's been no real evidence to support it going on top of anything. It was so pretty, what a pity. Forgive an old mad woman for rambling on. It has been a bit alienating being back, especially since I have to pretend that nothing's wrong. Just, it's very awkward to have to explain to, coworkers, family, and, well, government agencies that you were outside of the universe for an unknown period of time to the point where you don't know your age. I managed to tell my closest friends that. I like to call them my actual family, As you can imagine, for a supervillain, I didn't exactly have the happiest of childhoods. Yeah. I'm being genuine right now. I do want to clarify that, but you know, even being genuine, there's a bit of performance to it in how I deliver it and how I tell it. So I suppose I do want to ask anyone who would happen to be watching if that performance is any good. There's always a bit of a cadence of performance in everything we... Hold on, excuse me for a moment. Excuse me for a second. Oh, sorry. That was just an alarm I have. It doesn't signify anything in... Alright. It doesn't signify anything in particular. It's just there to exemplify, Hello, Mr. Zombie. My apologies, you're not going to live for very long. You're a special kind of stupid, aren't you? Please find shelter. Oh hey, what are you... Enderman. I suppose some of the stranger behaviors could be attributed to the Enderman. But still, doesn't quite explain everything, obviously. I am slightly upset at finding this out because, how do I put this? I am concerned about this. I know it's in a video game, but still, I'm a bit concerned. But because, again, it's in a video game, I want to study it, find out how it works. So that's why I didn't go too deep. Okay? I want to learn how this works on my own. So even I had gone deep, I would have to go very deep. Who knows? Maybe this is... I don't think this is a part of the new snapshots or anything, but... it might be. It might be. I mean, I guess it would make sense with that warden character, though I don't think that's quite... I don't think that thing spawns in the Nether. I think it's just very underground. Down to the bottom, eh? No one's in chat right now. I'm apparently live. I'm also recording this for YouTube purposes, of course. I don't think I need to explain that to anyone who's somewhat familiar with streaming. Aha. Alright. I'm also going to have to build an entrance in and out. I don't want to just trap myself. Forgive me, I just had a silly thought about doors. I may be paranoid, but maybe I should make a door with a button. Yes. It would fit a mad scientist aesthetic better anyways. I don't know. I don't know how far it can reach. Better safe than sorry, I say. Right, this too. That being said, I do not want to be paranoid to the point where I cover everything in a little bubble. Just enough to where something like this doesn't spread. Right? Yeah. Again, just in case. This seems to be trying to grow into the flowers. How's that how they work? I wonder what caused those to stop spreading. Well, typically they grow back anyhow. Hopefully I can figure out how this works. Not that I would take down the glass dome after all the effort I put into it, but, you know. In case I wanted to decorate somewhere else with this stuff. And, you know, wanted to not kill my Minecraft world. Forgive me, I get lost in thought easily. I believe it's the ADHD. Or just my general scatterbrainness. Sometimes I alternate between mad scientist and absent-minded professor. Come on, drop, thank you. Sorry, delayed reaction time. Sheesh. I need to. What was that sheesh? Regardless. Oh. I have an upset stomach. All I ate today was a few bowls of cereal, I'll be honest. I suppose it's better than my diet pizza. No, it's not. But because the cereals I ate were Fruit Loops. Well, I didn't eat Fruit Loops, but I ate Frosted Flakes, and, you know, that's just cornflakes covered in sugar. I did eat quite a bit of... I have been eating far too much pizza dough recently. Same brand, too. Mainly because it's easy to order, but also because it is my favorite food. I'm no fool, however. I know it's not particularly healthy for me. Maybe my emotional state has something to do with it. I wouldn't be shocked. Da 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 da. 32 me do na 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 da da da. Oh, I did not mean to put an arrow into that. Sorry that I stayed silent during all that. I wanted to make sure that I could later sample all this. I do want to fancy myself an artist as well. Decided to start on that when I got back into my home dimension. Oh, my stomach is not feeling well. Vegetable cutters, I've been in here too long. I need to listen to that album. I'm fairly certain I can identify with the feelings. Vegetable cutters, I've been in here too long. Okay. My health in general has been in a bit of a decline. Not that it affects me too much. Physically, I mean. Being immortal and all. Again, later. Still. I think this would be good to keep. Well, make sure to remove all this dirt first so it doesn't spread out. Pardon me. You know, I'm why people think I'm an overly paranoid nutjob rather than a adequately paranoid nutjob for putting a glass dome around the house for some probably perfectly normal Minecraft feature. But, hey. We all feel a need to experiment, eh? That was a slight waste of time, I feel. This way I can keep it all contained within its own little dome. I've already explained this multiple times. I am just trying to fill in... Glad I'm creative. Again, I did not mean to keep firing my bow. My apologies. I am tired and I have been awake all day. I'm just gonna finish up this project and then probably go straight to bed or something. I don't know, it's late. I hope this is interesting. I hope this is an interesting build. Probably isn't. I don't know. I'm getting tired thinking about it. Oh. You see those little Night Stalker things, whatever they're called? That's not a response to me not sleeping in game, that's a response to me not sleeping in real life. Little known fact, Minecraft can peer inside your home. Determine whether you get enough sleep. They're really good like that. They're very dedicated to developers. Very dedicated to their craft. Privacy violations? What's that? We live in America. Who has privacy anymore? Hopefully me. Hopefully me. I have been making efforts to get Google out of my life, aside from YouTube. Trying to set up a alternative email from Google, from one of the mainstream ones, a more privacy one. The only problem is it keeps logging me out and I keep forgetting my password, so. Hold on. Alright. Just a bit of air freshener. It probably won't affect my physical health at all, but you know, it wouldn't hurt. My sinuses are clearing up a bit, regardless. Though they may just be stuffy, regardless. Pardon for the burps. I think I'm finally dealing with the consequences of all that soda I've had, both at home and at work. So, when I'm at work, I mostly drink root beer. Because, well, no caffeine. And caffeine never had that energizing effect on me anyways. So, there's that. But, problem is, when you see the apps I have to use, what is it? Oh yeah, I'm part of a membership that gives me free shipping. Yay. Woohoo. Well, not free shipping, but, you know, delivery fees. It lowers the price, essentially. you get rid of that pesky delivery fee that Grubhub has for just $10 a month. And it's probably saved me a lot of money in the long run. But, thing is, I don't know if they made it obvious. I don't know if they just don't make it obvious or don't tell us anything or keep it hidden until you've already bought the sucker, but you have to get a minimum of $12 worth of items. And since the pizza from the place I go to, I get my orders from, is less than $12, I have to get something else, and the only thing they have in terms of drinks are 2 liters. So I keep getting 2 liters of soda, and I keep feeling me to drink those 2 liters. Not all at once, of course, that'd be ridiculous. But it does often result in me having 2 non-empty bottles of soda at a time. And it's the same one too. It's regular old Mountain Dew, which I could at least get different ones, but I suppose it's easier than simply expressing a reorder or changing it. I don't know. Just in my ADHD adult brain, that's the solution. I'm glad there hasn't been signs that it affects stone, because if you think I'm going to replace the entire perimeter by my bare hands, you're the one that's mad. At least if there's no precedent for it. I suppose I'm doing this here because it's analogous to what I would do if this were a real situation. I would try to contain it as best I could. I'll tell you something, I've only ever heard a snippet of Fetch the Bolt Cutters. Only that bit of the chorus in the title track, I assume. And again, that's an assumption on my part. Maybe I can just make sure the glass walls are high enough for now. I don't want this to go too far. Definitely don't want this to go underground. Hopefully there's no visible effect on gravel or anything like that either. Just making sure that hole is blocked off. I don't mind if it goes off into a pit or something. Besides, it would be interesting to study for notes. Hopefully I'll have the energy to stream tomorrow as well. I'm going to regardless. I'll be streaming on YouTube this time. I might have more of a chance of someone watching me then. And with that, I think I've discovered our parameter. Keyword being think. As far as I can tell, it doesn't seem to grow while I'm on the server. Hopefully that pattern hasn't changed during this entire ordeal. I don't think it has. Oh, I'm going to have to raise all the walls I built too. Oh, this is gonna be a bit hectic. Why do I do this to myself? Just because a little blue weed is growing. Well, cyan, I suppose. Cyan schmyan. And regardless of semantics. There are probably some automatic programs for this. I can make a bit of a frame, I suppose. Oh, this is going to get annoying fast. Four. Alright. 3. Thankfully I don't have to start over here since that's not a major issue anyways. Again, I should probably focus on the lower parts first, but I also don't want to just generally get lost. You feel? You know what I mean? So I'm just going to make this part a bit higher so it's easier to see from up there. I hope I don't miss any. Oh, it is not too easy to tell. But still, it's possible. It's best to get this out from underground. Literally working night and day on this, eh? How long has it been? An hour? Wish I knew how to do more interesting things on Minecraft. Like redstone, I need to learn about redstone and like make cool contraptions and such. Because as of yet, I did try to make one during my first day. Well, I almost had it. Again, apologies for the silence. Just this can get not mind numbing at points. This bit isn't as important right now. Why do I care? Because I don't know. I like things being neat, I suppose. Gonna have a few spiders, I suppose. Well, I went in the completely wrong direction. Yes. Feeling a bit nauseous at the moment, I'm afraid. Not exactly sure why. I can take a few guesses, and all of them relate to my physical and mental well-being. The electric glass never hurt anyone, has it? I don't even know if anyone's going to watch this. A lonely voyage, eh? That's what it says. Because I'm in the pirate mode. R. Suppose this added a bit of a more complex layer than I would have liked. Just building out a wireframe and enough. So I can get a clear view. Just gonna remove some ice. Well, snow, but you know what I mean. Oh. Guess I didn't finish this part of it. Suppose I'm tired. Built is so high up, I can hardly see the ground to know how far I need to go. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter how far this has to be, because it's internal. Sorry, I'm a bit lightheaded at the moment. 6, 7. part. I should not be so silent during a stream. I'm streaming for longer than I usually do. So I suppose that's progress. Not to mention I'll have to stream tomorrow. It just would be far easier to improvise with whoops. Suppose that fixes it while keeping the structure intact. Give me the credit of at least trying something out. It's gotten to the point where I'm mouth breathing. I haven't felt this terrible since nothing. I need to focus on making these walls tall. I'll be right back, actually. No off-camera mining or anything, just I need to sit down a moment. I'll be right back. I've returned. Hello again. Return to the fight. Yeah. Suppose that's one way to word it. Perfect. One, two, three. 1, 2, 4, 3. One, 2, 3. Suppose the world may never know. Yes. Oh yes, 1 down, then 3 more across. Noted. Then I can start. Three. The snow very much messes with this project in particular, and quite a few others. But this one in particular, I suppose. It's starting to spread over here already, so I suppose it's good that we surrounded that parameter. Apologies if I'm a bit slack-jawed, I'm not sure what that's about. I built up this wall too high. Well, it didn't have to be so high. There must have been a hole there in the wall. Well, I can't. Oh. Sorry, I accidentally turned on sticky keys. This should be simple enough to know. To memorize. That's much closer to the village than I remember. Much closer than I'd like this stuff to be. You may be wondering why I'm putting it up so high. I'm glad you asked. And the answer is really quite simple. It's so that I can see if this does try to grow upwards to escape the dome, as it were. Trying to see how far up it can go. If it can go to that roof. I think part of it is that my jaw may be a bit clenched or something. I don't know what jaw clenching means, or maybe I do and I just forgot. Have I been smiling this whole time? Sorry. This should be a bit more accurate. Wish I had a mode to make my eyes bloodshot or something. That would be very useful right about now. Let's see. Good. I At the very least, this is a visual treat, regardless. Perfect. How do you like my method for doing this? Alright. Just 3 more. So. Alright. Just a few of these. God, why did I make this so haphazard? Oh, neat, perfect. Wait, why am I doing that? Oh. Ah. Ah, alright. Is that... No, it's not. But I am getting close. One, two, three. Alright. Let's see. Bum 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 I forget how that melody goes. Whatever. Bum, bum, bum. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more. When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the guy who's standing next to you. Yes, the frame is not complete. I just need to fill in the walls. This is taking a long time. I'll start on the roof later. Right now I'm just gonna focus on making the walls particularly tall. Just tall enough to where nothing can get through. At least theoretically. And I'm not sure why this feels like something I should do. Hopefully it's good enough for now. I'll be honest, I am very, very, very tired. Both real life and probably in game. I'm just gonna finish that later. I'm really not feeling too well tonight. Well, in any case, I do hope you enjoyed the stream. I was kind of having fun, mostly monotonous. I think there's something about the air around my computer that's causing me to feel a bit nauseous. I may just have to go into the living room for a few minutes. Yes. Ugh. Bleh. Well, in any case, I hope you all enjoyed. The VOD will be uploaded onto YouTube soon. Not that anybody's watching right now. I don't think, anyways. I can't see that. But, yes. I hope you enjoyed. Da 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 da.